Linda, about Great Grandpa's memorial service. We're all heading back to your house after the church service, right? Yes, everyone will be spending time at our place. Oh, are you planning to come, Amy? Of course I am. It's important to be there for the family. I didn't expect you'd want to attend. Why wouldn't I? He was my husband's great-grandfather. Well, you never really knew him. I know it'll be hectic with all the relatives around. I'd love to help out, so please let me know if you need anything. Oh no, don't worry about that. Don't feel obligated. You don't need to do anything, Amy. I really don't mind helping. I could help with the food preparation or setting up. That won't be necessary. The family has it handled. But won't it be too much work for you to handle alone, Linda? It's fine. You're just a guest, so just relax and enjoy the food. The family members will help out, so don't concern yourself. But I can't just sit around while everyone else is working. No, the family will manage just fine. Actually, you don't even need to come to the memorial service. Are you suggesting I skip my grandfather-in-law's memorial? Well, you barely knew him. It might be awkward for you. But isn't it weird if I'm the only one not attending, being your daughter-in-law? And won't the relatives think it's strange if I'm just sitting there eating while everyone else works? But you're just an outsider, aren't you? It's odd for you to participate in family events. You barely even knew Great-Grandpa. Linda, I've been trying my best to be part of this family. Trying doesn't make you family. I've been married to Steve for 3 years now. Don't you think it's time you accepted me as part of the family? I've been trying my best to meet your standards and get along well with you, but you're adamant about keeping a wall up against me. Well, we're not blood related, and I simply can't think of you as family. All right, I understand you feel that way, but I still want to help somehow. Isn't there something I can do? It's really not necessary. I see. Still, I really can't do nothing. I'll stick to washing dishes and other background tasks. I'm sure there will be lots of plates and glasses to clean. If you insist on coming, I suppose that would keep you out of the way. So you'll let me help with the dishes at least? Oh, fine. If you're going to be so insistent, you can just do the dishes the whole time. Stay out of the way, and don't do anything else. Even if you don't see me as family, I still want to contribute. Just stick to the dishes and don't interfere with anything else. All right, I understand. And don't try to mingle too much with the relatives. I'll focus on the dishes. Good. That's settled then.
Amy, good evening. Is this a good time?
Hi, Tom. Good evening. I just finished dinner and was relaxing, so it's perfect timing. What's up?
Oh, good. I heard from my son that you're quite into gaming.
Yeah, I play whenever I have free time.
I had no idea. That's news to me.
Most people are surprised when they find out.
What got you into gaming?
I used to play a lot in college, then took a break after starting work. I got back into it about a year ago.
What made you start again?
Steve dragged me into a game that he's been enjoying for the past few years. We started playing together during weekends, and now I'm back to my old gaming routine.
Ah, I see. By the way, do you play Heroes United on mobile?
I do. Actually, Steve and I are totally hooked on it right now.
What level are you at?
Just hit level 85 yesterday.
To tell you the truth, I'm really into it too. I know that you might not want to play games with your father-in-law, but would you be willing to add each other as friends? I don't have anyone to play with, and I've been having a little difficulty completing some quests.
Really? Let's definitely do that. I had no idea you were a gamer, Tom. That's surprising.
I really enjoy it, though not as much as my son does.
Well, my husband is practically a professional gamer at this point.
He really is, isn't he? I never understood how he got so hooked as a child, but now I can. A younger colleague at work got me into gaming a few years ago. Now I can't stop. There are so many great free games these days.
That's true. It's hard to ignore them when they don't need many in-game purchases. Which ones are your favorites?
Heroes United is definitely top of my list right now.
Heroes United is especially popular with young people. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, embarrassingly enough, here I am playing it too, mixing with all the young folks.
Age doesn't matter in gaming. What character do you main?
I usually play the tank role. It's an all-rounder, so it's easier to fight solo. I learned that from my colleague. Embarrassingly enough, I couldn't do anything without his advice.
I think it's awesome that you're moving out of your comfort zone to get along with your colleagues. Must give you lots to talk about with the younger people at work.
That's right. It's hard to find common ground with younger folks when there's such an age gap, so gaming is perfect. Plus, I've got to keep up with young people or I'll age faster.
You're so youthful and popular with younger people, Tom. It's amazing how well you understand youth culture.
I'm just desperately trying not to get left behind. Plus, gaming is fun and keeps your mind sharp. At my age, I think it's good for preventing mental decline, too. Old dogs can learn new tricks.
You're absolutely right. Though you're still far from old, games do make you think a lot, so I definitely recommend keeping it up. By the way, have you tried any of the new VR games?
Not yet, but I've been curious about them.
We have too. It would be nice to try them out one day. But before that, I'm really looking forward to playing Heroes United with you.
I am too. We should team up sometime. My win rate could use some help.
Of course, though I think Steve will be a lot more reliable in that regard. He's already at level 100, and he's the main reason why I've managed to reach such a high level.
That's my son for you. He gets completely sucked into his hobbies, doesn't he? Oh, I've even been buying some retro consoles lately and playing older games. We should all play together sometime, you, me, and my son. I think you'll enjoy them too.
That sounds fun. Online gaming is great, but there's something special about playing together in person.
Exactly. It becomes like a little party.
We could make it a regular thing.
That would be great. It's a shame Linda never wants to join these kinds of activities.
By the way, does Linda play games too?
My wife doesn't have the slightest interest in gaming. I wish she'd join in, honestly. I'm envious of how you two play together. You've shown me just how compatible you and Steve are as a couple.
Oh, has she ever tried? Maybe we could get her to join us when we play.
I'm afraid my wife thinks it's childish. She won't even look at the screen when I show her I've gone up a level or when I found something rare. I wish we could play together like you and Steve.
We're just a couple of nerds, really.
Nothing wrong with that. Oh, and changing the subject, my 60th birthday celebration is coming up.
Yes, your birthday is just around the corner. Congratulations.
Thanks. About the birthday trip, I heard you couldn't make it because you had plans. That's too bad, but let's plan a hot springs trip another time.
Huh? There's a trip planned for your birthday celebration?
Yes, haven't you heard? My wife said she invited you, but you said that you couldn't come.
No, I wasn't invited at all, and I definitely haven't declined any invitation. I would love to join you all.
What do you mean? Linda told me specifically that you were busy, that you have an important meeting scheduled for the weekend we're going to be away.
This is the first I'm hearing about any trip.
Oh, that's strange. I'm sure Linda said you weren't coming, but why would she say that if she never invited you? Maybe there was some kind of misunderstanding. I'll have to let her know that you're available as soon as possible.
I'm sorry, Tom. I don't think it's a misunderstanding. I think Linda wants to go on the trip without me.
What? Why would she want to go without you?
I'd probably ruin the family trip if I joined you. I'm just in the way. She wants to spend time with you and Steve, and I should respect that. You're family, after all.
That's ridiculous. You're part of this family. You have been ever since Steve introduced you to us as his girlfriend. I knew from the beginning that he thought that you were the one. There's no reason why you shouldn't come with us. You're our daughter, too.
I'm happy you think that, but Linda still doesn't seem to accept me as family. She even called me an outsider recently.
My wife said that? Called you an outsider? That's completely out of line.
Do you remember Steve's great-grandpa's memorial service? I spent the whole time washing dishes.
Yes, that was really helpful.
I actually asked Linda beforehand what I should do to help, but she told me I didn't need to do anything. Actually, that I shouldn't even come. She said it was weird for me to participate in family events.
What? That must have been terribly hurtful. I'm so sorry. What on earth does Linda have against you?
I think Linda really loves you all. She probably can't stand the idea of me, as Steve's wife, taking any of that family away from her.
But she was in the same position once, too. How can she treat you so badly when she knows what it's like? I had no idea she was saying these things behind our backs. I'll have a word with her. I'm truly sorry about this.
It's okay, but I won't go on the trip. It would be awkward with Linda there. I'm sorry I won't be there for your 60th birthday celebration.
No need to apologize. You've done nothing wrong. But in that case, I don't think we should have this trip at all. Besides, my son wouldn't go without you anyway. Doesn't Linda understand that? I'll talk to her.
Could you hold off on talking to Linda about this for now?
Why?
Tom, you enjoy having fun, right? So I think that we can have some fun with this. Linda, I got a birthday present for Tom. Would it be okay if I stopped by to give it to him on his birthday? We're planning to celebrate just the two of us, so please don't interrupt. Just mail it. I understand. Good. I'm glad you understand boundaries. I just wanted to do something nice for his 60th. He doesn't need presents from you. And just so you know, don't bother coming to Tom's 60th birthday trip either. A trip? This is the first I'm hearing about it. Of course it is. You weren't meant to know. So you've been planning a trip in secret? It's not a secret. It's just not your business. Why not? We're going on a family trip, leaving the day after Tom's birthday. Since you're not family, you can stay home. Just keep quiet about this to Tom and my son, all right? So you're telling me to keep secrets from my husband? It's better this way. You'll just make things awkward. How would I make things awkward? You always do. You don't understand our family traditions. Oh, a family trip? Wait, are you going alone, Linda? I just realized, but my husband and Tom won't be there that day. What are you talking about? Of course they'll be there. We've planned the trip. Actually, the three of us are going to a hot springs resort that day. We're staying at a hotel in Colorado and having a gaming party in the evening. Sounds fun, right? You're lying. Stop making things up. I'm not lying. No one told me about this. Maybe because you never ask what others want. No, the three of us, me, my husband, and my son, are going on the trip. Are you losing your mind? Stop talking nonsense. Check with Tom if you don't believe me. I don't need to check. I know my family's plans. Do you really? When's the last time you asked what they wanted? Did they say that they wanted to go on a trip and leave me behind? Stop questioning me! This is ridiculous! No, it's not ridiculous. I'm going to the hot springs with Steve and Tom. My husband has already made the hotel reservation. Would you like to see the confirmation email? You're making this up to spite me. I can forward you the confirmation right now. Those could be fake. Why would I fake hotel reservations? I've already told them about the trip. They wouldn't make plans with you behind my back. They didn't make plans behind your back. You made plans without consulting them about whether I was coming or not. Stop lying! I'm not the one lying here. You're just trying to ruin everything. Why don't you ask Tom yourself? He's actually right here with me. What? Why is Tom there? He's supposed to be out shopping. Actually, he's here playing games with us. I only asked about the birthday thing to see if you'd try to exclude me again. Here, I'll put Tom on.
Hello, it's me.
Tom, is that really you? What are you doing there?
You're playing games with these two. They're teaching me the latest games. We're deciding which ones to bring on our trip.
The three of you playing games? And what trip?
Amy's quite good at gaming, you know. I'm probably the worst player here.
Never mind that. What about our trip? What's going on?
Which trip are you talking about? The one you planned without telling Amy so that you could leave her behind?
I didn't plan it without asking. I was going to tell her. I just couldn't find the time. But what do you mean you're going on a trip with her and Steve?
It's exactly as you heard. I'm celebrating my 60th with our son and Amy at the hot springs.
But I already made plans for us.
Plans you made without consulting me about not inviting Amy. You told me that she wasn't coming because she had work.
What about me?
Well, we only booked for 3 people.
You can't be serious.
I am completely serious.
Why? This isn't right. If someone has to stay behind, it should be Amy, not me.
Why would it be Amy? You don't even like gaming. Besides, you're the one who tried to exclude Amy first. What goes around comes around.
But I'm your wife.
And Amy is our daughter-in-law.
I didn't exclude anyone. She had other plans and couldn't come.
Stop lying, Linda. Amy says you never even invited her. You've been doing this all along. I know everything now, so there's no point in making excuses.
She told you that?
She showed me everything.
But this is a rare family trip. I just wanted to enjoy it with family.
If that's your argument, Amy is family too. She should be with us.
She's different, and you know it.
Different how?
She's just an outsider who recently married in. She's not family.
3 years is recent? When will she be family enough for you? I can't understand your logic, but even if, for argument's sake, Amy wasn't family, I'd rather leave you behind than her.
Why? I'm your wife, so why would you leave me behind instead of her?
Because it wouldn't be any fun with you there.
What?
You heard me.
How can you say that?
Being with Amy is enjoyable. We have common interests, and she's cheerful and easy to talk to. She's the daughter I've always wanted. What about you?
I'm fun to be around too. We've been married for years.
The length of our marriage doesn't make someone fun to be around. We barely have engaging conversations. We just exist in the same space. Unlike Amy, all you do is complain and gossip. It's not enjoyable being with you at all.
Is that what you've been thinking when you're with me?
Every time I try to share my interests, you shut them down. You have no problem criticizing others, and you immediately dismiss my hobbies as stupid. Who would want to spend time with someone like that?
But it's embarrassing for a grown man to play games. Can't you find a better hobby?
See, there you go again, immediately shutting everything down. I wouldn't even want to play games with you. Even for the trip, it would be more fun with Amy.
So you're leaving me behind because of that? You're just playing favorites because Amy's young. Am I worthless now that I'm getting old?
This has nothing to do with age.
Then what is it about? Tell me.
I knew you'd say that. You've been bullying her out of jealousy, afraid of losing your position to a younger daughter-in-law. Your jealousy has twisted you, and it makes you look hideous.
Hideous? Isn't that a bit harsh?
But it's true. Jealousy makes people ugly. First, you need to acknowledge what you did to Amy and reflect on it.
So I have to be left behind for that?
What do you think Amy felt every time you excluded her?
That's different.
That's exactly what you were planning to do to her, weren't you? So it's okay when you do it to Amy, but not okay when it happens to you? This is what happens when you're mean to others. Stay home alone and think about what you've done.
Wait, please don't say that. Please reconsider. I'll reflect on my actions, I promise.
I'll put Amy back on. You better apologize properly. Who knows, you might still get to come if you do, though I'm not the one who gets to make that decision.
Hi, it's Amy again. Amy, this is horrible of you, getting Tom on your side and doing this to me. I was looking forward to this trip. Now you know how it feels to be excluded. That's different. Yes, well, your enjoyment was going to come at my expense. I just didn't want to be the sacrifice anymore, and both my husband and Tom understood how I felt, so they took my side. They're both really excited about the hot springs and gaming party. It's not fair for you all to have fun without me. I don't want to stay home alone. Please take me with you, please. Why should I? You've never wanted me around. I'll change, I promise. Absolutely not. Besides, this trip isn't really your style, is it? You're not interested in gaming. But there's the hot springs, right? I could just watch while you all play games. No, I really don't want you there. You'll just bring down my mood. Plus, you haven't properly apologized yet. I'm sorry for trying to exclude you, for saying all those terrible things. I'll properly reflect on it, so please forgive me. Finally, an apology. But what exactly are these terrible things? Do you really understand what made me angry? You know, when I said you weren't family and such, and when I was mean during Great-Grandpa's memorial service. I'm sorry about that. So you knew those words would hurt me and said them anyway. That's really low, Linda. I just had a moment of weakness. Amy, you're pretty and everyone likes you right away. I was afraid everyone would only pay attention to you and forget about me. I was scared of losing my position. Just like Tom said, you were jealous. Whatever the reason, I can't forgive you for deliberately trying to hurt me. I tried so hard to have a good relationship with you. I'm sorry. It was all my fault. Please, I'll take any lecture you want to give me. Just don't leave me behind. I can't bear such a humiliating situation. Well, who knows what a jealousy-crazed person might do? I'm going on this trip with my family only. Since we're not family according to you, you can stay home alone. Linda kept begging to come along many times after that. At first, I was determined to exclude her just as she had done to me, but after the 5th call, I started feeling a bit sorry for her. After discussing it with my husband and Tom, we reluctantly decided to let her come on the trip. The first day was quite tense. During the trip, we mostly talked about gaming, discussing strategies, sharing favorite games, and planning future gaming sessions. Linda couldn't join in any of the conversations and ended up completely isolated. She just sat there, looking increasingly uncomfortable as we discussed games she knew nothing about. Her gloomy presence nearly ruined the trip's atmosphere. She would sigh heavily whenever gaming was mentioned and kept trying to change the subject to more traditional family topics. But we stayed focused on our gaming discussions. On the first night, Tom, seeing how things were going, gave Linda a stern talking to. The next morning, Linda came to apologize to me again with red, puffy eyes. She told me I was too full of myself. I won't say cruel things anymore, and would you teach me how to play games? The request surprised me. I never expected Linda to show interest in gaming. Seeing Linda make an effort to meet us halfway, I decided to forgive her for what she'd done. From the second day on, we tried to include Linda in our conversations, explaining gaming terms and helping her understand our enthusiasm. She actually tried to learn some basic mobile games, though she was hilariously bad at them. To my surprise, we all ended up enjoying the trip. While I haven't completely forgiven her for years of exclusion and hurtful comments, I think it's better for both of us to get along rather than harbor resentment. Since then, Linda has stopped being mean to me, and we're living peacefully now. She's also stopped using the word family to antagonize me. Sometimes she even asks me about the games I'm playing, though I can tell she's not really interested. But the effort to connect means a lot. It's all thanks to Tom's help. He really stood up for me and showed Linda that her behavior was unacceptable. I hope to maintain this good relationship with Tom through our shared interest in gaming. We still play Heroes United together regularly, and Linda has learned to accept that gaming is part of our family dynamic now.